The internet is losing it again, and this time, it's GloRilla in the spotlight. Fans are calling her the mini Stallion, claiming she's copying Megan Thee Stallion, from outfits to stage moves, even courtside moments. But is this admiration, or full-on obsession? A viral slip at a basketball game, a shady double-tap tweet, and a stylist connection later. And the receipts are stacking up. By the end of this video, you'll see every side-eye, outfit, and moment that's got social media buzzing. So stick around, because this drama is far from over. Oh child, the internet is spiraling once again. And this time, GloRilla is in the hot seat. The chatter? Apparently, she's being called out for allegedly having a bit of a fixation on Megan Thee Stallion. From her wardrobe choices to her NBA boyfriend, even down to collaborating with Megan's former stylist, fans are saying Glo might be trying a little too hard to walk in Megan's shoes. And let's be real, the evidence is stacking up quickly. Shady tweets, side eyes at basketball games, and that persistent mini Stallion nickname aren't helping her case. So, what's really going on here? Coincidence? Or has GloRilla officially stepped into her own single white rapper phase? But hold up, before we dive headfirst into the GloRilla versus Megan saga, let's hit rewind for a minute. This week in hip-hop didn't start with shade, drama, or side eyes. It kicked off with straight-up celebration vibes. Mariah the Scientist was living her best birthday life, radiating joy and energy, and fans were here for every second of it. But things really went into overdrive when her man, or should we say rumored fiancé, Young Thug, hopped on Instagram and posted something that immediately had the blogs buzzing like a swarm of bees. He captioned it, "Happy birthday, baby mama. Me love you. Baby mama." Yes, you read that correctly. Just 2 words, and suddenly the internet went absolutely haywire. Within minutes, the comments, threads, and TikTok videos were blowing up. People couldn't stop speculating. Some fans immediately went into full-on pregnancy detective mode, convinced Mariah might be expecting. "She's glowing," they said. "Is that a baby bump?" Others were a little more skeptical, shrugging and saying, "Nah, he's probably just being sweet. Stop reading too much into it." But that's the thing about the internet, nothing stays small for long. Especially when it involves Young Thug, Mariah, and the word baby mama in a public post. And just when you thought it couldn't get more over the top, the birthday celebration took another level entirely. Reports surfaced that Thug had gifted Mariah a G-Wagon. Yes, you read that right, a 6-figure luxury SUV. Because obviously, nothing screams romance, commitment, and major birthday energy quite like handing someone a brand new, fully loaded vehicle worth more than most people spend on rent in a year. Cameras caught Mariah grinning from ear to ear, glowing under the sunlight, laughing with pure joy, and proudly declaring, "I got a car." The entire moment was the perfect blend of luxury, love, and celebrity-level spectacle. Fans immediately began dissecting every detail. Some focused on the car itself, the gleaming paint job, the leather interior, and the fact that yes, she could probably drive that thing in any neighborhood she wanted without a care. Others focused on the energy, noting how happy Mariah looked, how radiant her smile was, and how effortless her charm seemed to be on full display. It wasn't just a birthday celebration, it was a full-on cultural moment that had people talking across social media platforms, from Twitter to Instagram to TikTok, in real time. What made the moment even juicier was the contrast between online speculation and reality. Some fans were convinced they were witnessing the start of a major life update, engagement, pregnancy, or even hints at a secret future project. Others just wanted to sit back and enjoy the vibes, a woman happy on her birthday, a man showing affection in a public, Instagram-friendly way, and a luxury SUV that had everyone collectively gasping. In a week full of typical hip-hop headlines, this one was pure, unfiltered joy. And the energy was contagious. Even those who didn't typically follow Mariah or Thug closely couldn't help but get pulled into the buzz. Clips of her laughing, stepping into the G-Wagon, and soaking up the celebration began circulating everywhere. It wasn't just about the birthday, it was about lifestyle, status, and those iconic, shareable moments that make social media erupt. For a few hours, at least, the internet paused all other drama and just watched Mariah glow. So yes, before the GloRilla vs. Megan drama kicked off later in the week, hip-hop had already served up a masterclass in celebration, spectacle, and viral energy. Birthday vibes, luxury cars, and public declarations of love, all captured and amplified across platforms, set the tone for the week, showing that sometimes, the headlines aren't about conflict. They are about joy, romance, and moments that remind fans why they love following these artists in the first place. Fans couldn't decide what was shining brighter, Mariah's radiant smile or the gleaming paint job on that G-Wagon. But while she was busy unwrapping luxury and living her best life, another rap star was unwrapping drama of a very different kind. Across the court, literally, GloRilla was making headlines, but not for gifts or glam. This time, it was all about a stumble, a slip, and the ensuing buzz. Buckle up, because this is where the story veers straight into Megan Thee Stallion territory. Picture it: courtside seats, cameras flashing, GloRilla striding in with full confidence, until confidence betrayed her. On her way to her spot at the Mavericks vs Raptors game, she slipped, slid, and hit that iconic uh-oh moment that had everyone clutching their drinks. And yes, the video went viral almost instantly. But instead of just laughing it off, fans started connecting the dots, and not innocently. Sitting not far away? None other than Megan Thee Stallion herself. Cue the comparisons. Glo wasn't just attending the game. She was there with E.J. Keane, Megan's former stylist, the same one who testified during that notorious Tory Lanez trial. The internet erupted. Why is Glo showing up with Megan's ex-stylist while Megan's in the building? Some asked. Others called it messy, some strategic, and a few outright labeled it strange. And that was just the beginning. Social media detectives started pulling clips, outfit photos, and interviews, pointing out how GloRilla seemed to be mirroring Megan, from hair and body goals to playful stage mannerisms. That's when the nickname Mini Stallion began circulating, and baby, it stuck. Just when you thought the drama couldn't escalate, the shady tweets surfaced, adding fuel to the fire. But before we dive into that digital tea, fans insist that game night marked the real turning point, the moment when inspiration allegedly tipped over into full-blown imitation. And that's where things start getting really spicy. Things really started to spiral after that basketball game. Fans were already whispering about GloRilla and her Mini Stallion moment, but the internet officially went wild when she liked one very specific tweet. It read, "We all know Megan started being bitter after she was outsold by GloRilla LMFAO." And yes, you guessed it, Glo herself double-tapped it. At first, some thought it had to be photoshopped, because let's be real, who's that bold in 4K? But nope. Someone dropped a full-screen recording proving it was her official account. The collective gasp across Black Twitter? Legendary. Of course, once that went public, everyone had an opinion. Some called it shady but harmless. Others labeled it a power move, a digital MIC drop declaring, "I'm not living in Megan's shadow anymore." And then came the messy crowd, the hardcore sleuths digging through every interaction between the two. They reminded everyone of the alleged drama when Megan supposedly took offense at Glo using a Tory Lanez song in her IG story post-trial, calling it tone-deaf and disrespectful. In the rap world, liking that tweet wasn't just a small gesture, it was basically a diss track without bars. Thumbs can throw shade just as effectively as a verse. Megan's fans went full detective mode, scrutinizing every post for subliminal messages, a lyric caption here, a side-eye emoji there. And when Megan stayed silent, that only amplified the noise. Meanwhile, Glo acted like nothing happened, posting, laughing, flaunting new looks, and chilling with E.J. Keane as if she hadn't just sparked a mini civil war in the female rap scene. But this double tap was only the beginning. Fans started to wonder if Glo wasn't just throwing shade. What if she was actually trying to become Megan? After that shady tweet blew up, the receipts started pouring in. Screenshots, old interviews, outfit comparisons, gym clips, you name it. One fan even commented, "At this point, Glo doesn't need a stylist. She just needs a Megan mood." And honestly, that sentiment pretty much summed up the online narrative. And honestly, the side-by-sides were kind of wild. Let's talk looks first. Just a year ago, Glo was all about oversized streetwear, shades, and that signature Memphis vibe. Fast forward to today, and she's stepping out in corsets, bodysuits, and thigh-high boots, the same figure-hugging glam Megan made iconic. Then came the gym clips. Fans noticed Glo posting more workout content, squats, curls, body sculpting, right around the time Megan was showing off her post-tour transformation. Coincidence? Maybe. But online detectives swore it looked like Glo was following the Stallion fitness blueprint. And the dating rumors? Both ladies being linked to NBA players? The internet went wild. People were like, Megan's with Klay Thompson, and now Glo's allegedly seeing Brandon Ingram? Okay, now it's giving twin flame energy, and not in a good way. The scrutiny didn't stop there. Fans started noticing Glow's stage choreography eerily mirroring Megan's live performances. Same hair flips, same dramatic pauses, even that signature hand-on-knee pose. Now, to be fair, rap has always been an industry built on inspiration. Artists borrow, reference, and riff on each other all the time. But according to fans, Glow isn't just inspired, she's allegedly embodying Megan. Some even joked, she's not the mini stallion, she's the whole pony. The scrutiny didn't stop there. Fans started noticing Glow's stage choreography eerily mirroring Megan's live performances. Same hair flips, same dramatic pauses, even that signature hand-on-knee pose. Now, to be fair, rap has always been an industry built on inspiration. Artists borrow, reference, and riff on each other all the time. But according to fans, Glow isn't just inspired, she's allegedly embodying Megan. Some even joked, she's not the mini stallion, she's the whole pony. Meanwhile, Megan's silence only adds fuel to the fire. When one side is loud and the other quiet, the internet fills in the blanks, often with drama. So, the real question remains, is this admiration gone too far, or are we witnessing a full-blown personality remix in real time? But before anyone frames this as petty drama between two rap stars, let's zoom out. This story is bigger than Glow versus Megan. It's about an entire industry that profits off pitting women against each other, all while selling the illusion of female rap unity. Think about it, every few years, the cycle repeats. Two women rise, the media crowns one the ITG girl, and suddenly the other is labeled the copycat. We've seen it with Nicki and Cardi, City Girls and Seedy, Lotto and Ice Spice, and now it's Megan and GloRilla. And the craziest part? Half the time, it isn't even the artists feeling it, it's the fans, the blogs, and the social media machine stirring the pot. Labels know the score, just a little who's better drama keeps streams flowing and clicks climbing. One week, the two women are smiling together on a photo shoot, preaching women's empowerment. The next week, a tiny tweet, a sideways glance, or a sample in a song turns into a full-blown headline. The same fans calling for unity are the ones flooding comment sections with Team Glow versus Team Megan. It's a trap, and these women get caught in it every single time. Here's the real tea. In a world where there's rarely room for more than one hot female rapper at a time, competition isn't optional, it's survival. You either play the game, or the game plays you. Maybe Glow and Megan were never meant to be besties. Maybe the whole setup was always about reflection, same lanes, same labels, same fan bases, pulling them in opposite directions. And while fans cry copycat, it might just be the cost of being a woman in hip-hop, where every move is measured against another woman who's hustling for the same spot. Through all this chaos, Megan Thee Stallion hasn't publicly said a word about Glow. No tweets, no subliminal jabs, no shade, at least not directly. And that silence? It speaks volumes. Megan's quiet isn't passivity, it's strategy. Since navigating her label battles, she's been laser-focused on her rebrand, new music, fitness, and reclaiming that confident, fun energy. While the blogs scream feud, Megan's out there posting gym clips, vacation photos, and stage performances like nothing is even happening. Make no mistake, she's seen it all. The shady tweet, EJ Keen courtside with Glow, the side-by-side comparisons. For someone whose brand is built on confidence and independence, that kind of imitation probably stings. But Megan knows the game. She's survived label wars, Tory Lanez drama, and fake friends who smiled in her face then flipped for clout. Her silence is saying, I don't compete where I've already won. That's the ultimate power move. Sometimes, you don't have to clap back when the world is already watching someone else try to catch up. Meanwhile, GloRilla keeps moving, giving interviews, posting, and living her rise. The game is on, and the internet? It's here for every single moment. Meanwhile, GloRilla is still out here sharing behind-the-scenes looks and keeping her name trending, which, to be fair, is working. Love her or hate her, people are talking. And in this industry, attention is currency. But Megan? She's playing the long game. She's not playing checkers, she's playing chess. Right now, she's sitting back, letting everyone else make their moves. Because when she finally decides to speak, whether through a lyric, a performance, or a subtle caption, it's going to land way harder than any liked tweet ever could. So let's get real. Is GloRilla just inspired, or has she crossed into full-on copycat territory? Is this admiration gone a little too far? Or is it simply that fans love pitting two successful women against each other for entertainment? From where I'm sitting, this whole saga goes deeper than shade. It's about power, positioning, and who gets to wear the crown next in female rap. While the internet debates who the real trendsetter is, one thing's clear: both women are talented, confident, and ambitious. But when fame, image, and competition collide, things can get messy, fast. So, what do you think? Is GloRilla truly obsessed with Megan Thee Stallion, or is the internet just turning another rap sisterhood into a full-blown soap opera? Think about it. Every little move gets dissected, analyzed, and turned into a headline. From a side eye at a basketball game to a double-tap tweet, fans have become expert detectives overnight, piecing together every outfit, hairstyle, and stage move. And let's be real, the lines between inspiration, admiration, and imitation have never been blurrier. Some people genuinely believe that Glo is paying homage to Megan, following in her footsteps in a respectful way. Others see it as straight-up copying, a deliberate effort to step into the same lane, maybe even to compete for the same throne in female rap. And that's exactly why this conversation is far from over. We've watched these two women navigate their rise in the industry, and it's clear both are talented, confident, and ambitious. But let's not forget that fame and competition changed the game entirely. When you're in an arena where every single action is recorded, shared, and scrutinized, nothing stays private. A liked tweet isn't just a like. A choreographed dance on stage isn't just a performance, it's now evidence. Every post, every story, every collaboration becomes a potential headline, and the internet is ready to amplify it. That's why some fans argue that what we're seeing isn't obsession, it's simply the high-stakes pressure of being a successful woman in hip-hop, where every move is measured against someone else who's also working hard to claim her space. And don't even get me started on the drama factor. We live in an era where social media doesn't just report news, it creates news. A small moment, a glance, a comment, a casual shout-out can explode into hours, days, and weeks of speculation. Fans flood comment sections, blogs churn out articles, and suddenly, what may have been a friendly admiration is cast as rivalry. Team Glo versus Team Megan, they say, as if these artists' lives exist only for online debate. And while some of this chatter is harmless fun, a lot of it fuels unnecessary pressure and sets unrealistic expectations for women trying to succeed in an industry already stacked against them. But here's the twist: Megan's silence is arguably the most powerful move in this entire saga. While GloRilla keeps posting, performing, and staying in the public eye, Megan is quietly playing the long game. She's rebranding, focusing on new music, hitting the gym, and reclaiming her confidence and energy, all while letting others make the noise. And that silence? That's a statement in itself. In a world obsessed with drama and instant reactions, not responding is a way of asserting control. Megan doesn't need to clap back. The world is already watching, and Glo's every move is under the microscope. This dynamic is fascinating because it highlights the fine line between influence and imitation. Hip-hop has always thrived on inspiration. Artists borrow styles, sounds, moves, and ideas from one another. It's part of the culture. But when that admiration is put under a microscope, especially in the case of two women navigating similar spaces, it becomes something else entirely. The narrative isn't just about two artists, it's about power, positioning, and who gets to claim cultural influence. Every little choice, from hairstyles to fashion to Instagram posts, becomes fodder for debate, and the fans are relentless. And let's be honest, part of the allure is the unpredictability. You never know what's going to spark the next round of speculation. One day, it's a casual courtside appearance. The next, a staged photo, a gym clip, or a cheeky tweet. Every moment is dissected, every nuance questioned, and suddenly, what might have been minor, everyday behavior turns into evidence of a supposed rivalry. That's why we're asking, is GloRilla genuinely obsessed with Megan, or are fans simply turning natural admiration, influence, and industry competition into a reality TV-style storyline? So here's where you come in. This conversation isn't just about observing from the sidelines, it's about sharing your perspective, engaging with the discussion, and reflecting on what all of this says about the music industry, fandom, and the pressures placed on women in rap. Do you think Glo is crossing a line, or is this all part of the natural push and pull in an industry where visibility and relevance are everything? Are we seeing a mentor-mentee type admiration gone wrong, or is the internet exaggerating for clicks and drama? And most importantly, how do we, as consumers of pop culture, contribute to narratives that pit women against each other, whether we mean to or not? Drop your thoughts down below, because this debate is far from over. Don't just skim and scroll, engage. Share your take, your reasoning, your receipts if you've noticed patterns we haven't yet discussed. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to stay in the loop for more weekly tea. Turn on that notification bell, too, because trust me, this isn't the last time we'll be diving into the lives, moves, and antics of GloRilla and Megan Thee Stallion. The next chapter is coming, and it could happen at any moment. A new track, a post, a comment, or even a casual appearance could be enough to send the internet into a frenzy again. So stay tuned, stay shady, and yes, keep your screenshots ready, because this story is far from finished. Every post, like, and video is part of a larger narrative. And if you've learned anything from this, it's that timing, strategy, and silence are just as powerful as words and actions. At the end of the day, whether you're Team Glo, Team Megan, or just a fan of female rap watching history unfold, one thing is clear. This isn't just entertainment. It's a lesson in influence, perception, and the complex dynamics that shape the careers of women in hip-hop. So, weigh in, comment, debate, and most importantly, pay attention. The next round of drama could drop sooner than anyone expects, and you'll want to be ready for every twist, turn, and viral moment.